If you don't believe me, I'm going to put you on a time lapse so you can see me packing this little bag. You had a nice time in the rock pools, didn't you? Yeah, skylarks. Hello creative souls, and welcome to this week's video. Now I am getting ready to go down to Cornwall for the weekend. So it's mighty warm this weekend. We'll probably be spending a lot of time outside and hopefully on the beach, Audrey's favourite place. And so I'm going to share with you today what I'm taking to Cornwall, and it's got to be my smallest art kit yet. And I know I say that in nearly every video, but I really have scaled down to the bare necessities today. Okay, so I've changed the camera angle for you, so you're looking down onto my desk right now, and I'm going to show you what I'm taking to Cornwall this weekend. So this is my C. White's A6 journal. I used this before with my Art Toolkit pocket palette. If you haven't seen that video, have a look for it. It's been very popular. And this is the artwork that I've already done in this book. So this is a perfect little journal to take away. I'm going to be checking out this Pentel Milky brush pen. I've seen Leslie Strokes use it in her tiny sketchbooks. I don't know how she does it, but I'm going to be taking this with me as well. This is going to be in replace of my white Posca pen. Let me just open it up. And I'm not taking any white gouache with me today. This is by Pentel. It has got the brush nib on it. I'm not sure how it works. It's got a little pushy down thing here, I think. So I'm sure that will activate it. But later on in the video, I will aim to use it so you can see how that works. And then in here is my portable painter micro and a few other goodies. I think this weekend, if it doesn't fit in this little velveteen bag, then it's not coming. So I've got my Micron pen size 3. I've got my very small water brush. This is a Faber-Castell. It's a lot shorter than my new Meaden ones, which is why I thought I would take this short one with me. And I've got my mechanical pencil. This is a 0.7, so I won't need pencil sharpeners. I've got my little Mono Zero eraser. I do like to have an eraser with me. This is my wristband. Again, this is a Leslie Strokes tip. She puts it onto her wrist, and then when she uses her water brush, she can wipe it off on there. I've got a couple of tiny little clips because, as you know, it does get very windy on the Cornish coast. And then in here is the portable painter, and I used it only yesterday in the garden, and I thought, wow, I don't know why I don't use this more. So you can only get 6 colours in here. Again, I have done a video on this. There we go. So I think you can put water in there. I'm not entirely sure. And these are your little mixing palettes. And I've got warm and cool colours in here. So I've got a warm red, a warm yellow and a warm blue. And I've got a cool red. I've now got a, I can't remember if that's orange or a burnt sienna, and a cool blue, because the original colour I put in there went all cracked and basically fell out. So there it is, and this will all be fitting in here apart from the journal. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to put you on a time lapse so you can see me packing this little bag. Right, I'm just about packed, ready to go, but I just wanted to pop in my little journal and my little art kit. There we go, in my little travel case. So here's my quick sketch. There is a house on the cliff tops, but I've omitted that from the page. It's actually quite hard sketching and painting down here on the beach. A beach that's normally really quiet has suddenly got very busy. This is where you have to overcome not worrying about what other people think and just to sit and do your own thing. It's a beautiful evening down here, and I've got my paint stuff set up. You just hold it up. There you go. My micro portable painter, and I've got my water brush, and I've done a quick sketch. Don't know how well the camera will pick that up, but it's normally quite quiet down here, but it's been a really hot summer's day, and there's lots of children down here swimming and doggies enjoying the rock pools, including Audrey. And it's just a bit busy. But I'm gonna try and do some painting now and enjoy being here as the sun is starting to go down and it's a bit cooler. It's the next day. I went to the beach last night to do some plein air painting and to test out this tiny little art kit, and I faced a few challenges which, if you're going to paint outside, is going to be perfectly normal, but I did manage to get a painting down despite the challenges of various dogs cooling down in the sea and then feeling very inquisitive and wanting to come over and say hello. And then we had someone light a barbecue behind us, and we were in the smoking range, and there was lots of people down there last night. It was the coolest part of the day, so of course people want to go and have a swim and make the most of it. And there was various boats down there as well in the little bay, and paddle boarders, and it was a really lovely evening. I did manage to get this painting on the page. I might go over now with some more watercolour, and I want to test out this Pentel Milky brush. Here's the skylarks. So that's me just about done. It was the other challenge that I had was, because I've only got 6 colours, I had to mix my own colours, which, don't get me wrong, I love doing, and it's a good practice to have, especially if you're using watercolour. However, when you feel under pressure on a beach and you feel like all eyes are upon you, which of course they aren't, the pressure to mix your own colours and get the right colours was quite intense for me last night. I put some pen over the top, put the little boat in red, and I'm quite pleased with the finished outcome. So now I'm going to test this pen out. Apparently you've got to give it a good shake, and then it's got a button on the end that you push, and that will activate the fluid. Right, the pen has been shaken and not stirred, and the button at the end here has been pushed down. So around this little red bit here, I know it's a very tiny area, but all I'll be using this pen for is highlights, a bit like my Posca pen. And yeah, that seems to be pretty cool. Do some wave breaks up here. With like any new material, is getting used to it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this week's video. It was a short one this week of taking out this portable micro painter, or is it a portable painter micro? Who knows? It was really good taking out a much smaller kit. It's easier to set up and you can get straight to it. Thank you for joining me this week, and thank you for watching.